Hello everyone, welcome to Manifest Meditation. My name is Julie Wilkes. Today's theme is around letting go of our fears and focusing on our dreams. And there's a quote by Roy Bennett that says, "Do not be pushed around by the fears in your mind, but be led by the dreams in your heart." And so today we're going to do a relaxation meditation to release our body's stress and the tension that we hold on to, and open up the mind to dream big and have the courage to go after those dreams. So if you're ready to begin, please sit tall, shoulders over your hips, hips in line with your knees over your ankles, feet flat to the ground. You may choose to either be sitting on a floor with your back against a wall or on a comfortable pillow, or you may just choose to sit in a chair that's comfortable and supportive for you. I want you to be alert and relaxed at the same time. And I want you to be able to feel comfortable where you are. You may choose to put on some soft music or whatever it might be that would be not distracting but inspiring for you. And let's begin. As you sit tall, I want you to lift the rib cage and lengthen your back. Place space between the vertebrae so that you think about growing tall, pulling the head up towards the sky. The rib cage expands. The ribs actually stretch. And as the rib cage lifts and expands, the belly engages. And I want you to breathe in the nose, out the nose. Smooth, slow breath. If it is uncomfortable for you to breathe in the nose, out the nose, you can always breathe in the nose, out the mouth. And think about these 10 minutes as an opportunity for you to just slow down for a moment, catch your breath, reorganize your thoughts, prioritize your focus, and get back into your day with great energy and intention. Now I want you to take a deeper breath and spend more time on the inhale, hold, and spend more time on the exhale. And as you're breathing, I want you to start noticing your body, how it feels physically. Scan your body as if you have an X-ray machine going up and down, and notice the places where it doesn't feel quite right, or it feels that there's tension, resistance, or anything that doesn't jive with just feeling a wonderfully energized body today. You may notice that there's tension in your shoulders and your neck, in your lower back, perhaps in a part of the body that you've had an injury in. Maybe you've had a workout recently where some part of your body is sore, or maybe you have a lot on your mind and you're restless, or maybe you have something in your heart where you're worried or anxious or emotional. I want you to acknowledge whatever it is that's coming up and whatever you're feeling. And that is the place that we want to work to today. We want to release that tension. We want to release anything that's causing us to feel tight, anxious, overwhelmed. So wherever your places are for you, I want you to mentally picture a red fireball in those places, spinning. So if I have tension in my shoulders, I'm picturing a red fireball up between my shoulders and my neck, right in that space where I feel that tension. And I want you to notice if, as you breathe, you can start to feel that fireball slow down. Perhaps it changes a little bit from red to orange. The breath should help that at some level just on its own. And now we're going to go through the entire body and relax it, one area at a time. And then we will return to those places of tension for you to see how they're doing. So begin at the arches of your feet. I want you to point and flex your toes and heels, maybe even squeeze your toes so that you can engage the arch of the foot. And release. Point and flex your toes and heels. Circle your ankles. On the exhale, allow the whole bottom of the foot, top of the foot, and ankle area to relax. Come up through your shins and your calves. Again, you may choose to point and flex your toes and heels, engaging the front of the leg and then the back of the leg, circling your ankles, and then relaxing again. And now I want you to come up through the quadriceps and the hamstrings, the top of the leg, both front and back. Maybe grip like you're squeezing those muscles and then release. You may even choose to extend your legs straight out. Do anything you can to engage those muscles, acknowledge those muscles, and then release those muscles. Come up through the hips and the gluteal area. And if it's safe for you to lean forward a bit in your chair, go ahead and do that so you can feel a stretch through the lower back, movement in the hips. And then come on up. You may want to kind of just shift the weight in your hips for a moment and feel the pressure within the hips releasing. The hips are one of the areas that we tend to hold the most stress in. So if we can release them, that will feel good for the entire body. Come up through the abdominal wall and the lower back. You may choose to round out the back and then arch the back a few times in order to try to find space within this area. And then relax. And come up through the rib cage, lift, expand, release. Let the heart be open. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, then round the shoulder blades out a few times. You may choose to round through your shoulders, forward and back, opening up the heart, and then relax. Shake out the arms, the fingertips. Just kind of move those arms around and then let them fall to the side, relaxed. And come up through the neck. You may even choose to take 2 fingers and just start at the base of the neck and pull forward and pressing in on the space till you get to your clavicular bone here, the clavicle, a few times. And breathing to that space, a place where we get a lot of inflammation. And when we get inflammation there, what tends to happen is that it limits and restricts blood flow to the brain, causes headaches, frustration, and a sense of overwhelmingness. And then gently drop the chin, just barely side to side, feeling a small lengthening through the back of the neck. And now I want you to picture the back of the head and the top of the head just releasing out. On the exhale, release. Release the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, the nose, the mouth. The entire face is just released and relaxed. And come to your heart, the place where we hold emotion, fear, rejection, sadness, happiness, and everything that can lie in between that. See if you can send your oxygen to that space to just relax and soften that heart a little bit. If your heart is feeling tight today, let it release. And come up to the mind, the place where we may have anxieties, worries, thoughts, restlessness. Can you imagine your mind just releasing, relaxing, and then resorting your thoughts so that you can think about them one at a time and manage and handle them? You've got this. And now I want you to come back to scanning your entire body again. A few breaths. And notice, do you feel any lighter? The space you have tension, does it relax at all for you? Do you feel more energized? Notice how you feel. Because what we want to do through these 10 minutes is to give that body permission to reset, relax, realign, restore, energize, and go off into your day, night, wherever you're headed with great energy. I want you to finish off today by saying to yourself, may I forgive? May I take care of myself today? May I be happy? And can you think of someone you love and say the same 3 things? May they forgive. May they choose to take care of themselves today. May they be happy. And lastly, think of somebody that you've been struggling with. Can you wish for them? Can they forgive? May they forgive today. May they choose to take care of themselves. May they be happy. And I want you to take one last deep inhale, filling the lungs up, and on the exhale, let go. May I be happy. Go off into a great day ahead, a great evening ahead, wherever you're headed with renewed energy and focus. You've got this.